going on, everybody? It's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, the TrackStar, and welcome back to Dancehall Masterclass. Continuing on from where we left off. So in the last video, we touched on delays and automation, just a wee bit. We drew in some delay automation, some delay throws, and we added the delay, of course. So now we're going to move on into chorus. And like I said, the chorus basically is just to add width and add some depth to make the vocal sound a little bit bigger, right? So that's what we're going to focus on in this video. So I'm going to use this stock FL Studio chorus, of course. And what I'm going to do is basically just find some sort of balance. Actually, what I can do is just leave it in its default state and send the vocals into it and see how it sounds in default and see if we even need to create a preset. So let's send the delay or send the vocals into the chorus now, just the dry signal. Let's loop the chorus or the verse.
Happy way you know about my bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all bout. Me the haters them a talk about. No have no time to watch girl chat girl.
And of course I am over exaggerating exactly what's going on. So let's back this off. Let's bring in the rhythm.
Happy way you know about my bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all bout. Me the haters them a talk about. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural. Everything up from a wake up, makeup up, life sweet what the pagans. Happy way you know about my bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all bout. Me the haters them a talk about. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural.
Very subtle, but you can hear when I turn it on and off.
Happy way you know about my bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all bout. Me the haters them a talk about. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural. Everything up from a wake up, make.
You know, just very subtle, but it works. So let's turn on the reverb now and listen to everything together.
Happy way you know about my bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all bout. Me the haters them a talk about. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural. Everything up from a wake up, makeup up, life sweet what the pagans. Happy way you know about my bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all bout. Me the haters them a talk about. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural. Everything up from a wake up, makeup up, life sweet what the pagans.
Cool. So as you can hear, the vocals are getting thicker, a lot bigger, a lot more room is being taken up by the vocals, which is awesome. Right? So let's take a deeper dive into the chorus. So like I said, basically what it is doing is using pitch shifting and time manipulation to basically get the sound as wide as possible. As you can see here, there's delay and there's depth. So basically the chorus doesn't have to affect the entire signal. You decide to, and you choose how deep you want it to go. You know, the delay, it's delayed right now by 15 milliseconds, which is like minuscule. Like you couldn't even snap your finger that fast, basically. So it's very, very fast. But due to that, it creates this effect of width, like I said. So this is with everything else without the chorus.
Happy way you know about my bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all bout. Me the haters them a talk about. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural.
But choruses are things that you have to be very, very careful with. You cannot go too overboard with it. As you can hear when I over-exaggerated it, it got very bad. It got very nasty. So there is a similar problem being created right now, even though it's not as over-exaggerated as earlier. So I'm going to continue to back this off some.
Happy way you know about my bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all bout. Me the haters them a talk about. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural. Everything up from a wake up, makeup up, life sweet what the pagans. Happy way you know about my bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky.
And as you can see, what I was doing there was I was actually adjusting the volume of some of these effects because I like the level that the the vocals are going into the effects, but I don't want to change that. I just want to change the overall volume of the effects. So I just turn the effects down.
The way you know about my bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all bout. Me the haters them a talk about. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural. Everything up from a week.
Cool. And then with, like I said, with the chorus, some choruses will give you a lot more options. But in this situation, we simply needed to just load up the chorus and use it in its default state. We didn't have to create a preset. We didn't have to change anything. All right. So with that being said, let's move on into this ear track where I'll show, I wouldn't say an industry technique, but it's pretty popular in the industry by professionals, which is there's this technique where you just literally, let's turn off the vocals going to the main. Let's turn off all of these. And we will send the vocal into this track maximum volume, basically. So this is the maximum volume. It's not this. So maximum volume going into this track. Let's solo the vocals out. And I'll explain as I go along.
The way you know about.
Cool. So the first thing that you want to do when creating any sort of track that just adds air, you want to get an EQ, preferably parametric, and you want to filter everything, I would say, below 4K. And you can do like a wide slope like that. You can turn off all of these. Now, as far as this band here, 6, we'll use that to boost a little bit around 10K. And then on band 7, we'll turn that into a shelf as well. And we will use that to boost everything above 10K. Trying to get this band into a shelf. It's not cooperating. Okay, there we go. So like that. We can actually back off this band a little bit. So if we listen. So all we have is high frequency information, right? So that's step 1. The next step is to compress these. So I'm going to use the dead duck compressor.
Me the haters them a talk about. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural. Everything up from a wake up, makeup up, life sweet what the pagans. The way you know about. My bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all bout. Me the
so literally all we have is just the high frequencies in the vocal. Perfectly fine. Next we go into a DSR. We'll use the dead duck DSR as well.
No fucky so my name no they all bout. Me the haters them a talk bout. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural. Everything up from a wake up, makeup up, life sweet what the pagans. The way you know about. My bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all bout. Me the haters them a talk bout. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural. Everything up from a wake up, makeup up, life sweet what the pagans. The way you know about. My bank account heavy and my
cool. Now, from there, we go into some sort of imager, right? In this situation, I'm going to use the stock FL Studio imager, Steer Shaper. There's a preset in here that's called delay. Basically, all it is this knob here. You just push it to the left or push it to the right. I'm going to the right.
The way you know about. My bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all bout. Me the haters them a talk bout. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural. Everything up from a wake up, makeup up, life sweet what the pagans. The way you know about. My bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so
and basically what I'm trying to achieve is just a stereo balance.
the way you know about.
If we switch back to regular metering, as you can see, we're almost level, which is what I want. So from the stereo shaper, what we do now is basically we add a reverb onto this track itself. We're going to use the FL Studio reverb. We'll use it in a big settings. We'll turn down the wet and we'll slowly increase it. I barely want to hear it. I barely want to hear it. And then after that, lastly, we will add a delay. And we'll use Dead Ducks delay. That's fine. Mix, we will have at like 5%. Time, we'll turn on link and sync. Time, we'll have at about a quarter note. They're linked, so it's saying inactive. Let's put this before the reverb. Why not? All right, cool. So now the track is set. If I were doing this with third-party plugins, it would look way different, but it's basically the same exact thing. It never changes. It's always the same formula. Maybe it's just different plugins. So now if we were to minimize or just get rid of the volume completely, let's bring back the vocals and all the auxiliaries, and then we will blend the ear track with the vocals, and you will listen to the sheen that gets added to the vocals. Let's bring the vocals back into the master. So this is without the ear track.
Me the haters them a talk about. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural. Everything up from my wake up, makeup up, life sweet what the pagans. The way you know about my bank account heavy and my
Without
out. No fucky so my name no they all about. Me the haters them a talk about. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural.
Let's solo.
The way you know about my bank.
This is without the ear track.
The way you know about my bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all about. Me the haters them a talk about. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural. Everything up from
Without
my wake up, makeup up, life sweet what the pagans.
with
The way you know about my bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all about.
and then everything together.
The way you know about my bank account heavy and my chrome out. No fucky so my name no they all about. Me the haters them a talk about. No have no time to watch girl chat girl. My body clean and firm and natural. Everything up from my wake up, makeup up, life sweet what the pagans.
You understand what I'm saying? It just works wonders, right? So 2 more videos in this chapter. In the next video, we will fine tune the automation and add a telephone effect to the delay. And in the last video in this chapter, we will add reverb to the delay and basically just show you why you should send your effects to FX. Cool. Until next time, it's the boy Itz-Beez-Da, the TrackStar. Peace.